So come to my personal page and then start lurking. Ooh.
Okay.
And when you start lurking, nope. Hey, my sister's watching. All right.
Hi, sister.
I think I'm just waiting for you. Oops.
Are you live?
I'm live on my personal page right now.
I don't see you. It's not there. I'm on your page.
On the Matt Grenier page?
Hold on. Here you are. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I am sending a request to join.
Right. Approved. Supposedly adding you. Hi, Boone, Amanda Dang.
Hi.
Oh my God, it works. All right, cool. Now we're just gonna like share this everywhere. Sorry about
Zoom.
Hold on. Sorry about what we're doing right now. I tried to go live via Zoom, and Zoom is not happy right now. So we're just gonna share this all over the place. Copy link. Sorry, new live stream.
Okay, let me get something different to put my cell phone in.
Live stream. I wonder what's going on with Zoom.
Probably server overload. You know, all these kids went back to school and, you know, servers were definitely not built for this.
Yeah, you would think. Everybody try and Zoom for free.
Right. Okay, where is... Let me get...
All right. Post. Hi. Oh, Amber. No. Aw. So both my sisters, and that's either my sister or my niece.
That's cute.
Hi, Sydney. How y'all doing? Anybody have a question? We have 4 people in this room. I think 2 of them are us.
Oh.
Oh, I should just end.
Where?
And
here we go.
So if you guys don't know, to all the people in the room, we are doing a live stream. We are doing a tarot-inspired live stream. If you have any questions, about anything, want to know anything about life, love, the pursuit of happiness, go ahead and ask us. There's 2 readers, no waiting. We'll probably be able to answer the same way. And if one of us, we do many different ways of divination. So if I answer one way, Lizzie might answer another. If Lizzie answers one way, I might answer another. We may expand upon each other's readings. We may not. We'll just see. Enjoy. It's me, Sydney. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Sydney. Hi, Amber. Hi, Mandy. Hello to everybody coming in.
Hello.
I hope you're having
Hi, Jessica.
Beautiful Friday evening. It's kind of scary up in San Francisco, but we're going to make it work. And if you have any questions, go ahead. Just enjoy.
We are, of course, sharing to our perspective pages. So
as much as humanly possible. Thanks to the magic of Zoom at this point, Zoom wouldn't let me go live. So we're doing what we can. I took your advice from last week, and today I got a new car. Thank you. What was the advice from last week? Whose advice are you taking from last week?
One of us.
Yeah,
one of us.
Congrats on the new car. On both of us. Congrats on the new car. I hope it's everything you've always wanted.
That was my Price is Right theme song. Did you like that, Jessica? I think it was for you.
Come on down. And the next contestant on The Price is Right. Oh.
Okay. All
I'm gonna
right.
pull a card. Mandy,
Oh,
Amanda,
both
I'm
of
gonna pull a
us.
card for you. Huh?
Okay.
Both.
I said
Oh,
it. She said
sweet.
it was both of us.
I can't remember what I told you last week, but I'm glad that it worked out. Mandy, I'm just pulling a card for you. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. Don't overlook the small stuff. Like for right now and this week, don't overlook the small stuff. Don't walk away from something that's being built. There is something that you're overlooking, and you got this shit. So I think that I think it's like it has to do with what we talked about earlier. I think that you kind of tuning in and focusing will give you a little bit more confidence in what you need to do right now. But don't just enjoy the process at this moment, and things will continually work out for you. That's all I got.
Okay.
No.
Well, I will pull an oracle card for you, Miss Mandy. And I'm probably aging myself here, but I have the Barry Manilow song stuck in my head.
Oh, Mandy, you came and you gave without taking.
That's okay.
Oh, Mandy.
I'm okay.
Hey, my girlfriend's watching too.
Hi, girlfriend.
Leslie Kim. Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Leslie. Okay, so Miss Mandy, the oracle card that I got for you is sisterhood. So I'm not sure. Now, sisterhood can be interpreted in so many different ways. I, of course, look at it from the witchy woo-woo way of like, hey, get yourself your sisterhood, find yourself your tribe. Either we're there or we're thinking about it, or we're in a place of like, hey, I don't know if these people, places, and things are for me anymore. And you're right, they're not. That's what I got.
Continuously improve, continuously move on, continuously make yourself better. Mm-hmm. And you will find the tribe that you're looking for, because the tribe that you had is gone. That could mean very many, 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 many things.
It's true.
At this point.
It's true.
I think that's with a lot of us at this point. Like,
I think so. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So we have some lurkers. Anybody?
I see that.
Questions? I know.
Yeah.
Right?
Whoa! I almost had a spill. Almost had a 52 card pickup.
Oh, nice. Hey, Lila just reacted to the video. Apparently, Lila's watching too.
Love her. Love you. And I'm watching.
Quick story time.
You. Okay, story time. Let's do it. I like it.
I went. I was in Walgreens earlier. I think it was yesterday, and I was just walking around, and then there were two people. Like, for those of you who don't know, outside of the Bay Area, in the Bay Area, Walgreens is the place that gets jacked the most often. People walk in, people just take whatever they want and walk out, and nobody seems to be able to stop anybody or want to stop anybody. I walked into a Walgreens, and people were just taking whatever they wanted to, and the workers were there yelling, but the people doing whatever they want to do were just doing whatever they wanted to. There was no security guard around, or if there was one, he wasn't doing anything. So I'm just wondering, like, is security guards just for look at this point? Like, is it all security theater?
Possibly. Is it all security theater?
It's all just theater at this point. It's
I feel like sometimes it is. No, I really do. Well, it's weird because like I mean, it's been a long time since I've worked in a retail job, but I do remember that like, you know, there are certain laws to where like they say you can't chase people anymore. You can't, you
right.
know, no physical contact. So, I mean, yeah, I'm guessing that security is just there in looks and nothing else.
And to that fact is, if security is just a theater or something to make it look like you're being protected or you're protecting property, who's to say that anything is worth anything? And why are we paying money for stuff when we could just go and take it and nobody's going to stop us? Who's to say that any good or service is worth value anymore? Because we've already proved that diamonds are intrinsically worthless, and De Beers just sets up whatever price they want. So
Hmm.
wouldn't we be better to just say everything is a barter system right now? We're going to go back to you pay what you believe is fair, and we wouldn't have to worry. That's just my look. That's my
You're
my look
you're
at things.
asking
I mean,
questions. You're asking questions that we've asked. I feel I've asked before.
yeah,
Um, it's yeah, interesting times.
I
It's
know.
to quote to quote the movie Fight Club, it's the illusion of safety. It's
Yeah,
all about the illusion of safety. You know, if your plane is going down,
your plane's
placing
going
your
down.
head between your legs is not going to save you.
Right.
But the pamphlet in that little airplane tells you that it will, and it'll make you feel calm.
Yeah, and I
So
know it's
Tanner,
unfortunately a lot. Tanner,
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 hi. Hey
tell me
guys,
stuff.
tell me stuff. Okay.
What stuff do you want to be told? Because I can tell you a whole bunch of stuff,
I know,
and
right?
you might not want to hear it.
So I pulled you this. Now fight. I'm really thinking that right now, sweetie, we're in a I don't want to say mindful of picking and choosing your battles, but we are getting to a point where you need to start asking yourself, is this fight worth it? Do I want to waste my arrows, my ammo, fighting this, aka your energy? Is is this really worth it? Are these people worth it? I, I get the feeling no. I'm just going to be very blunt with you. I get the feeling no, that this fight is not worth it. Um, so I'm going to pull another oracle card. I'm feeling my oracle cards tonight. So everybody,
Cool.
people are getting oracle cards. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, we got a lot going on. I'll be fast. So your divine femininity threatens them. Most men that are in touch with their divine feminine nature are people just get fucking threatened by that shit. Um, let them go. It's time to step into the unknown. It's really time to let these relationships, let these people, let these situations go because we have the hedge and this is all about stepping up your craft. This is about immersing yourself in your craft. If they're not with you, sorry darling, they're against you. Bye. And that's all I got.
Tanner, I got a weird card. I got the Eight of Wands. And as much as the Eight of Wands means fast movement, I feel like it's fast movement the opposite way. I feel like you're feeling like you're being hijacked at this point, in terms of either relationship or what you truly want, and you feel like you're going the opposite way extremely fast, and you don't know why. You need to let go. You need to let go. You need to move on. You need to figure out what's better for you, and as fast as you're going the wrong direction, as soon as you let go, you'll go back the right direction doubly fast. But you just have to, like, just because you want to be the cool kid in the crowd doesn't mean that you have to take all the shit that people are giving you. Four of Swords. I think that you're just too in your head about, but I want to be part of this. So what? Why be part of something that isn't what you're supposed to be? Nah, that's all I got.
Hi Marie.
Hi,
Welcome.
Marie. My mom says she's seen people around her at night. Is she, and what do they want? That's a yes. As far as what they want,
To talk. That sounds so stupid, but it's true. They I don't need to pull a card, but I am getting a message right now. Your mom has been suppressing this for years. And now we're at a point where she can't suppress it anymore. It is going to get worse if she does not ground center and talk to someone, hi, me or
hi.
him,
Yeah.
about how to essentially control these energies, because she's super fucking powerful, but she's been denying it for long before you were born, sweetie. So imagine all that years of pressure just there.
Yeah.
There you go.
Um. that this means so much and nothing at all. She thinks that you're gonna judge her for what she sees and what she does. You unfortunately think that she's crazy. She's not crazy. She's probably more sane than you are. She also just thinks she's crazy, and she's seen way too much for her to even explain to you. She said what she tells you is only a quarter of what she actually sees, and what she actually sees is immense, amazing, and she doesn't know how to express it. So just give it time. Talk to somebody. Look on YouTube. Tell her to look on YouTube about empaths and
Mhm.
seeing things and feeling things, because not only is she seeing, she's feeling shit too. You know she feels shit because she corners you sometimes about a bunch of shit, and you wonder, how does she know? She just knows. So she just knows. Plus, she's a mom, but she just knows. Like, moms know this shit. Plus, the
That
fact that
too.
she feels, sees, and knows all, it's going to get to a point where if she doesn't express what's in it, she's going to get very angry, very sad, very just lethargic, and not know how to live. So there you go. Hi Matt, tell me something. Lizzie knows what's up. All right, what am I
Yeah,
telling you?
go ahead. I will let you take it from, yeah.
I'm using soul cards right now because I don't feel like my
Hey, that's fine.
Lila. Uh, well, yeah. Okay, Lila. Um, getting to getting to know both sides of you. I think that you're slowly or fastly uh, finding that passion and desire within you in order to move forward. You just kind of decided, like, hey, there are things that I can do that don't involve work and that don't involve people. Um, and there and yes, you want to go back home for a bit, and yes, you want to talk to your brother, and yes, you want to get in touch with your mom. I think that you're going to be able to do all of these. I think mostly right now you're trying to find a way to get back in touch with your mother, as well as find that witchy part of you that you've been suppressing for a little bit too long. It's become that desire and that fire in the pit of your stomach, that's way more than just, hey, let me check this out. I don't know if it's what Lizzie did for you or what the other Olympia did for you, but I think that you started a fire or um, uh, a you started something. You started either a fire or a path inside of you that really can't stop at this point. So you're being drawn
Mm.
forward into multiple different ways, and you just have to let go and enjoy that path. So that cleaning that you did cleaned out and cleared a whole bunch of the shit that was holding you back, mostly your own self. It wasn't just here; it was a lot of the self worth stuff, and now the self worth stuff is up and running. You're unstoppable. You're total, and you know you're unstoppable. And I think the fact that you're unstoppable freaks you the hell out because you're now starting to see, feel, and do things that you normally wouldn't do. Go with it. That's all I have.
Huh.
Why?
Huh. No, this is just, you're just echoing. Thank you. My mom said my eyes look very beautiful today. My mommy
Aw.
actually told, my mommy actually told me I look very beautiful today.
Aw, that's beautiful.
I know. I know. I know. I'm like, thanks, mom.
Nobody ever
Thanks.
tells me I'm beautiful.
But you are. You
I
are
know that now.
beautiful.
Marie, I don't think she's crazy. I believe her. I've heard from spirits too. Okay, maybe you're the one who needs to help her. I don't think, I still have this feeling that she doesn't want to tell you half the stuff that's going on because she has this feeling that you might judge her. But you have to be the one that says, hey, this is what I know. This is what I see. Let's have an honest conversation, because she's stopping what she's actually telling you for fear that you're going to judge her. Oh, I'm on point. Yeah. I mean, of course I'm on point. Of course.
Of course. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, ma'am.
Right on.
I think somebody, hang on a sec. I think somebody commented on the video but commented on my share. Oh,
Oh.
thank you. Thank you. She's just letting me know.
What, that you have
My
beautiful
expression.
eyes?
Yes, and that I've been told my face. I couldn't lie, my face wouldn't let me. Um like I just can't. I can't. I can't. So we've got four people. What's up? What's up,
4 or 5
everybody?
people.
I
Who
know,
wants to say
right? We got four
Tina?
lurkers,
Tina. Yeah, so if you're a lurker, you're wondering what's going on, we're doing live readings.
right?
If you have
We
any
are.
questions, if you have issues, I'll give you a tissue as well as a
Mhm.
reading. If
Mhm.
you have any concerns, let us know. If you want to know about the dude, the dudette, the job situation, first of all, if you want to know about the dude or dudette, I'll
Chances
tell
are it
you,
needs
but I
to
won't.
end.
But if you need to know about the job, let's do that.
Yes. And if anybody's watching this but they don't necessarily feel thing, you can message either one of us and we will not read your name on the air, but we will read your question and we will pull cards from it, and then you can just silently watch. Because I know that for some people, having your whole info put on blast live on Facebook is not necessarily something they want to have happen. So, and you can always message us independently. This is something we do every week. You can message us and say, "Hey guys, can you address this question when I come on next week?" And we will. So,
or
you know,
or if
it's
you want a free, or not a free, but if you want an actual live reading,
yes.
in-person reading, full
Yep.
hour-long reading, go to
Yep.
each one of our respective pages. You can message
Mhm.
us, you can ask us. I also do candles. I do a lot of stuff, and I did a
He
reading
does.
last night. So
It's
it can happen, like whether it's in person if you're in the Bay Area, or
mhm.
socially distanced in a park, or
Mhm.
I can just telepathically tell you you're reading and you get it in your sleep. We're that good.
No, and we can obviously do Facebook. We can, when Zoom is working. There's lots of different ways. The card resistance popped out, so I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop resisting. Stop it. Stop. I need you to
Just
be a
stop.
kitten.
I feel
And then,
like I feel like I need. Here's the funny part: is like, especially for people who are and aren't watching, I feel the need to pull an actual card. Hold on, we're gonna do this
yeah,
because there's
because
been
we
like
never know.
there's been some like crazy stuff going on. Ooh,
There
oh,
has been.
oh, oh, the star reversed. So
Ooh.
honestly, I don't know the real meaning of the star. I just know my meaning, what I feel from it. And I will say this: in your path and how you view the world. There are three cards that you can get that you really should like: the star, the moon, and the sun. The star usually pulls you along. So star reversed, I feel like you want something, you just don't know how to get it, and you're feeling the pull, but you're ignoring it. Here's the issue, especially this year and over the next few months till the end of this year, you're gonna be feeling a pull to go in a certain direction, and you can't ignore it. The more you ignore it, the more shit is just gonna happen. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse. At this point in time in our life, the universe, God, whatever you believe in, is calling you to step up, stand up, and be who you're supposed to be, either as a teacher, a divine counterpart, channeler, whatever, what have you. If you're either going to teach, or you're going to help, or you're going to create art, or do whatever, there's not room in the new universe, the new world, for people that are just going to push papers. All that shit is just going to be out the door. That doesn't mean that you can't have a regular job, but we're going to get to a point where you're going to be so ingrained with, I have this deep desire to do something, but it's stupid. And that's where you're at right now, where a lot of people are at. But I want to do something, but it's stupid. Nothing you want to do is stupid. You would be amazed at what people will actually agree to. You'll be amazed at what people actually want. Hell, I sell candles on Etsy, and people actually pay for it. It's amazing. It's amazing what you can actually do if you want, and you can find an audience for it. So don't think anything is stupid. Whatever you're feeling, go for it, because it needs to happen, and it needs to happen quickly. And shut that shit down about you not being able to do something because A, B, and C. There is no not. There is just yeah. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find a way to do it. That was it.
Well, there you go. It's see, and I was trying to explain this to somebody today. There's obviously with, us being spiritualists and being on our path, there's certain times where we just get messages. And that's why I changed yesterday's show from from the one topic I was going to talk about to protection, because literally spirit was just like, you need to talk about protection because people need to protect themselves right now. So there's messages that I think that we get from the collective, and one of those messages has been jobs
Yeah.
are, it's just, there's a reason things are happening the way that they're happening, so let it fall.
Well, I think protection, like, I mean, we can talk about this because until somebody asks a question, protection is something huge, not just from other people, but from yourself. Because what people don't understand is that their words and their thoughts have so much power that most of the time we're bamboozling, we're bamboozling ourselves in the realm of thoughts that are saying, I can't do this, or I'm not worthy. So you have to protect yourself from yourself, which also means cleansing yourself and understanding that instead of saying I can't or I won't, saying I will find a way or I will. And once you get yourself in order, you'll realize that a lot of the other necessary protections that you needed, you don't really need anymore, because when you're in such a down, low vibrational space, so is everybody else. Everybody else is just piling on top of you because you're allowing it. Not saying that it's right, but you're allowing all this to happen to yourself, because when the vibration is low, everybody's matching it, and everybody's like, oh, we're just gonna like shove everything your way. Once you start raising your vibration, that protection becomes your own. You don't have to really protect yourself from other people, because it's like Superman. Like you get strong enough, everything just bounces off. Yeah, you still have to meditate. Yeah, you still have to cleanse, but you're also still gonna get to this point of like, okay, nothing's really affecting me because I'm not going to let it. I'm not that low anymore.
Right. And somebody commented on my share on my page.
Yeah.
Margaret Cable wants to know, She's having an issue with her neighbor. Should she leave it be or ask to meet with her? I hope Margaret can hear us. Go ahead and hold
on. So what does your neighbor not feel right about? So 3 cards. The devil. So options. I'm going to say this is your neighbor. Your neighbor feels slighted. You just want to give love. I would talk to your neighbor. I wouldn't take this with a grain of salt. I wouldn't approach her as holier than thou, you did something wrong. I would say, hey, can we talk? Just be very honest. Like, hey, let's talk. Let's have a chat. Let's talk about what's going on. Because the moment you say, you did this to me, is the moment that, well, everything's unfair pops up, and then she just attacks you, mentally, verbally, whatever. Be very, very, very cautious in how you approach her correctly. Or your neighbor correctly. I don't know if it's her.
him, her, it. I definitely agree with that because we had the unknown, the shadow, and then the divine feminine. So I think that you are going to want to go into this really gently. You are going to want to go into this realizing that she can flip on a dime. It can flip on a dime. Like, I really kind of feel that this person, like, it's like, I don't think they're bipolar, but I feel like they have like a really bipolar type of energy, and it really depends on the day that you approach them. Like, if you approach them on not a good day, they're gonna fucking lose their shit. That's their own thing. Don't read too much into that just because that's their own bullshit. But definitely try to be tactful, tap into your divine femininity, make sure that you're gentle and grace. And there you have it.
Grace is the name of the day.
Yeah, no shit.
Huh.
No shit. I've had that before. I've had that today.
I think we all have. Like, it's very easy to think you're doing something right, and then just because somebody else thinks otherwise, you end up in a fight with about something. Matt, if I could, I would hear you for hours. So insightful. Aw, thank you.
Aw.
I feel so insightful. I love that. You know what I woke up to this morning? Another story time. So
okay.
Yeah, I've been selling candles, and
right.
Two of my clients I optioned to give like a bigger candle, for one reason or another. And this morning, I got a Facebook message from both clients sharing pictures of their candles up and running and flamed out and everything, and like talking about how beautiful they look and how beautiful they smell and how much they changed in just the day. I'm like, this is my life. Like, this is such a
That's
great
awesome.
way to like wake up in the morning, and I want to do this like every day. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh wait, I have 8 candles to make today. So
there you go. There
yeah.
you go. No. If you would like, I actually downloaded an app that creates invoices, and it's really intuitive, really simple to use. So if you would like me to, I can share that with you, because it makes it a nice PDF. Just because I'm apparently, with the work that I'm doing, it's invoiceable. I sent my first invoice to a customer this morning, so I was like,
payable on demand. Tina, I'm thinking about moving out of state. Will this be good for me? Yes. Do you want to know what state, or are you thinking of states? Um, get as far away from California as you possibly can. I don't think that in the next year or so, I think California is going to become not the bigger cities in California are not going to be like the best place to live. Um, yeah, start preparing, Tina. Just start preparing and looking for a suitable place to live, because it's just not it either does not feel like home right now, or there's something going on that just isn't like sitting right with you, and I would follow that.
And just in case you needed any more, push, we have pilgrimage. They are ready to go. They got them sandals on. They got their
Ooh.
path, and it's lined with flowers. So I want to bring your attention to this, because sometimes when we go on pilgrimages and sometimes when we go on journeys, it's like, ooh, not the best. Like you think of Frodo from Lord of the Rings. He did not have a fun pilgrimage.
No.
Um, no, no, he did not. But we're not taking the ring to Mordor. Don't worry about it. Um, so this is going to be a fun pilgrimage. This is like the journey home, after Frodo dumped the ring in Mordor and healed in the Elven village and then went home to the Shire. So it's good. It's good.
Hey Tina, I'm
Hi, Miss
not sure.
Rosemary.
Hi Rosemary, hi Rochelle. Tina, I
Hi,
don't know if
guys.
this is going to resonate with you at all, but I would say Pennsylvania, New York, or Connecticut, if that helps. If any one of those states, eastern seaboard somewhere.
Well,
Peace,
there you
love,
have it.
everyone.
Thanks, Miss Rosemary.
Ooh,
Appreciate it. How are you
Rosemary.
doing, darling? Rosemary and I were chatting earlier today. I shared with her
Aw,
because I joined this abundance group. Oh,
nice.
see, look, and she's thinking of the East Coast. There you go. There you go.
And
Um,
just like that, I'm
and just
telling
like
people where to
that,
move,
just
right?
like that.
It's a thing.
Um, it is. So no, I joined this abundance group, and this really awesome badass witch that I met, and hopefully we'll be able to collaborate soon, like you and I collaborate.
Mm-hmm.
She is doing this abundance group, and it's kind of changing your ideals and changing, the very foundation of which you feel about abundance. And she is a practitioner of Vedic, which is Eastern Indian medicine, essentially. And so she's using Deepak Chopra for the meditations, and it's great.
Nice.
Can you get a mini reading? Sure, Miss Rochelle. Did you have a question, or
Hey,
did you
Rochelle.
just want us to throw?
Um,
Yeah.
I had a card that popped out, the Five of Swords, which makes me think that you need an answer about something that's going on internally. I would say that it's not about you, that it's not against you, that you're just turning it around in a way that makes it feel like the world is kind of caving in. Not as bad as you think it is. But I'll pull a card. Yes, I do. What do you see for my dad's company? Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's
Um,
okay. I'll come in on the back end on that one.
all
Um,
right.
so he, uh, if if there isn't a solid foundation, um, then you are going to continue. There needs to be some kind of solid, the gospel. There needs to be something. Um, bring in an outside source. Again, we have the pilgrimage. I'm just kind of bring in a third party, somebody that's not family, somebody that's not a friend. Actually go out and try to hire somebody, because you need that stability to bring it in, because it's you're right, it's struggling because it's just a shaky foundation, sweetie.
Um, you're too close to the situation to understand that there's a way out right now.
Mm.
And that doesn't mean that like everything's bad or anything is purely rooted in evil. You also get the world card and the chariot. So stop, get out of your head. Get out of your head and stop looking at it from this perspective of it is always shaky, because it will continuously be shaky. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Get out of the whole idea that you have to be the one that suffers for it, and do what Lizzie said, like bring in somebody else that can help you and doesn't have a vested interest in the failure or success of the company, because they will be able to see something else that you can't. It's good if you do that, but you just need to take that first step and get out of your head.
Um, Also, if I pulled the blood card, and blood, of course, is family, but blood is also witchcraft. And so, if you have not done any spell work on this situation, one, I want to ask you why. Why haven't you done spell work yet? Come on, get it together, sister. Yes, I'm scolding you right now. So
Two
you
skulls
know
for the
better
price of
than
one.
that. You know better than that. Because you can change the situation, you can bring it in. You are a powerful manifester, you are a powerful witch. You're just like Matt said, you're too close to the situation, so you're like, I can't do anything. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Love you.
Also, I mean, I live with my parents too and work from home. It's nonstop. It's a trucking company. I came in not knowing anything. Well, there you go. Even if you bring somebody in to teach you what to do, it's a whole lot better than you just looking at it and going, meh, because that's what you're doing right now. Like going, ah, I don't know what I'm looking at means nothing is happening. You're putting inaction into it. Speaking of spell work, even if you just buy like a white candle and burn it with the intention that the negative ideas or the negative stalling are going to leave, then that's witchcraft right there. It helps.
Mm. Mm.
Oh, there you go. And what were you doing when
They,
you manifested? You weren't even worried about it. So there you go.
yep.
I bet you anything. You manifested knowing that it was going to work, and it worked out. And now
Mhm.
you're trying to
Mhm.
manifest, but you're too focused on the negative side of it, the what if it doesn't work out, and you're latching on to the what if it doesn't work out, and that's why you're stalled. You
100%
guys are
love.
good. We're good.
I
Yeah, of
know.
course we're good. I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank
I
you,
know. Thank you. Thank you. High
thank you,
five
thank
and lean
you.
into.
Yeah. Hey God, I love you.
No, I actually I know the anxiety is paralyzing. Like
Oh,
I feel like I felt that. Like I felt that. And then so don't. Um, I don't know why, but Vishnu is all like, hey, hey, hey. So, if you have not worked with Vishnu, um, I would I'd look into it because she, I'm not very familiar with Hindu gods, so please don't kill me. But I just know that it was Vishnu.
down.
Um, she, it is like, hey girl, I'm your boo. I'm gonna work with you. So, and now because, you know, like the Hermione that I am, I'm gonna fucking Google Vishnu.
Google Vishnu. I thought about doing that while you were talking, but it was like, I just got enamored by the hey.
It's true. Okay, so he is one of the, um, spell it, not the name. Vishnu. Vishnu. Um, he is like, he's the holy of holies, apparently. Um, He is one of the most important gods in the Hindu pantheon, and along with Brahma and Shiva, is considered a member of the Holy Trinity. Hey yo! What's
Nice.
up, buddy? Hey, so yeah, he is the preserver. Okay, see,
Nice.
you can't fucking make this shit up. You want to preserve the business, you want to preserve the family. He's your boo.
Nice. Rosemary, new councilman. I can't see more. Oh.
Okay.
Why are you worried? Duh, Rosemary. There's too much worry in it, and
Mm-hmm.
the worry is outward. There's a really complicated answer in this. The actual answer is probably not, but the complicated answer is, again, with like we tell everybody, get out of your head thinking that
Mm-hmm.
he is there to replace you, because then you're going to start screwing up and finding ways to screw it up so they do replace you. In As of right now, you have nothing to worry about. So if I tell you that you have nothing to worry about, you need to focus on I have nothing to worry about and everything is fine. Unpucker your butt. Seriously, unpucker your butt.
For
And
real though.
get that like roller coaster feeling outside it in your stomach gone, because it's not about you, but you want it to be about you. So stop making it about you and it will be fine. It's really complicated, but if you can do that, you'll keep your job. If you can't, you're going to lose your job by a fault of your own.
Mm. Okay. So, that's the way it is. Blood. So, okay. This is like the third time this fucking card's come up
Oh wow.
tonight. So,
Popular.
I'm gonna go off on a little tangent here.
Go ahead.
Y'all need to start working with your fucking ancestors. Y'all need to start getting in better contact with y'all ancestors. Y'all need to start working with your fucking gods. Y'all need to start praying. You wouldn't be worried about half the shit that you're worried about if you were doing what you're supposed to do. If you believe in your ancestors, if you believe in your gods, then you will know that nothing ever, ever, ever is going to fucking happen to you. Move in silence. Keep your mouth shut. I love you. I'm sorry I got angry.
Preach. Fucking
Thank you.
preach. But it's also goes with the idea that if you believe, you need to believe this stuff for it to happen. You can't just go and say, oh, Lizzie and Matt told me it was going to be fine, and still worry, because worrying is just going to cause a shitstorm. You need to believe with every fiber of your being, even if you're having a shit day and going, oh my God, am I going to get fired? No, just know that it's yours. It's yours to screw up. It's yours to keep. What do you really want to do? You need to believe. You need to believe everything. It's got to be in your body so it can throw out all the negativity. Um,
Uh,
go ahead.
Rosemary, real quick, are you feeding your ancestors? Are you giving them meals? Um, because I'm getting the feeling that you need to up some offerings. So, yes, if you're leaving portions, leave bigger portions. If you only have 1 cup of water, put out 2. If you have 2, put out 3. If you have 3, put out 5. So, more, more, more. I'm in the same boat too. I need to put out more stuff. I feel you on that. So that's all I got. Um,
Okay.
and
We
then
have
Margaret.
Jessica McDougal.
Oh, that's
Is there
right,
time?
Jessica.
Yeah.
Of
May I
course,
get a
there's
couple
time, my
cards?
love.
Yeah. Do you have a specific question? Anything really,
Yeah,
really?
what's going on?
Oh, Rochelle, ancestors. I'm pretty sure that Lizzie can actually help you. I can help
What's
you
up,
to a
girl?
point, but I'm also very like muted in ancestors. I literally work with gods archangels, spirits, everything else. So,
Okay, so Miss Rosemary, give them some food, please.
bananas.
There you go. Listen to him. Listen to the man. So yeah, give him some food. But I do coffee and water for mine too.
You try and
Miss
hype yours up on
Rochelle,
caffeine. Thank
um,
you. Wondering if I'm going down the
the
path.
Pantheon,
I think
the
I think she means, am I going down the correct path? The Pantheon?
the Pantheon.
I need some higher powers for sure. You have higher powers. Here's the thing. You
You
have
do.
higher powers. You know you have higher powers. You need to believe that these higher powers are helping you, and you need to call them out. They can't help you unless you actually ask for help. If you're sitting there just going, I don't know what's going on, ask for help. Because whatever's coming in for you is like, okay, we're here. We can help you. You need to ask,
Mhm.
ask,
Mhm.
and then give, and then
Mhm.
ask some more, and then give, and then thank, and everything's fine. Okay.
Okay.
So Jessica, are you
Jessica.
going the right? Are you going down the right path? Yeah,
You're
but
so
why?
very
Right?
welcome, Miss Rosemary. Okay. Oh.
You're welcome.
Um, this is a resounding yes, my love, because we have synergy. Look at that beautiful tree that's about ready to grow and blossom. It's got the moon in the background. Yes. Oh, okay. So she's okay. So Pantheon, yes, she actually was asking about pantheons.
Oh,
Because so in every baby witch's path, there comes a time where they question the gods that they're working with. And okay, hold on. That changes everything. Hold on.
can I say something then?
You sure can.
Okay. Yes, but I feel like it's a test. And I just feel like it's a test. Like you're at this point where you're leveling up, and the level up is causing you is kind of that last little bit of, is this what I should do or should I go? So you're being literally asked, hey, is this what you want to do? Do you want to keep going down this path? Is it what you want to do? Because I kind of feel like there's something else that you want to do, or something that you want to go out on. So don't commit to it if there's a little voice in the side of your head that's like, no, I want to try something else. If you want to try something else,
Mhm.
try something else. Nobody's gonna fault you for it.
No, no. I also pulled taboo. So that's a really big decision to choose between Egyptian and Norse. I know the
Mhm.
decision that you're at right now. I was actually at that crossroads much myself. And for me, it was it was a hard decision, but I knew at the time that I did not have the, I don't want to say fortitude, but I just knew, but my kids are Egyptian. Okay. 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 That answers. Okay. So now, okay. I'm understanding. I'm saying, okay, I'm sounding like Joe Pesci here. Sorry. I had a Joe Pesci moment. Okay, 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 okay.
Okay.
Um
Yeah. Do I
now
make you
I now
happy? Do
I'm
I make you laugh?
yeah, right. Now I'm getting why like ISIS is like so ISIS wants you, sweetie. And if ISIS wants you, there's not a lot you can do about that, baby. Because what she wants, she gets. She traveled the world for her husband and then put her husband back together and raised him from the dead. You don't think that she gonna go away? Mm-mm, mm-mm. Um, sit and talk with her, please. Meditate with her. She's willing to talk to you. She wants to talk to you. Osiris is fucking, he's on your ass. So he's like, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine. So sorry.
Are you saying that there's a fight between two gods?
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Cool.
so Isis and Osiris are husband and wife.
Oh,
Um,
sweet.
they were my first deities when I first started. And then it came to a point in my path where it was like, okay, you need to choose. Are you Egyptian or are you Celtic? And I decided to move Celtic. Um, Isis is still very fond of me, and I am still very fond of her, and I am also still very fond of Osiris. Um, I just did not go to them. So, but
Mhm.
if they've claimed you, sweetie, and there's not a lot you can do about that. Sorry, not sorry.
Lizzie has
So,
spoken. The gods have spoken.
the gods have spoken. So, you know,
Cool.
gods are very, in the same way that we are very personal with our gods are very personal with us. And they love you. If they love you, they love you. And if they claim you, they claim you. So I ain't going nowhere. Hades is like, that bitch, she's mine. Locked down. Lock. Got a lock on me. I ain't going nowhere.
Right on.
Okay.
Hi, Teresa. Teresa McDonald. I haven't talked to her in a while. If you have a question, Teresa, let me know. I'll give you an answer. Give you any answer you want. Lila,
Yeah.
my last question is about my job. There's change. I feel my fear in my head, but I can't see the more. Why can I
So
see?
she says, I don't know. My last question is about my job. There's change. I feel my fears are in my head and better things are coming. Am I correct?
Yes.
We briefly talked about this last night, young lady.
you know you know you're, like fear, false evidence appearing real. Like fear is not real. It's trying to get you to settle for whatever life you have. So I don't need to pull a card for that. I just know that something better is coming. The faith that something better is coming is another thing. You have to have that faith. You can't just sit there and go, something better is coming, but I'm unhappy. Then nothing comes. You just have to have the faith and just be like, I got this. I am the queen bee, and everything's going to be fine.
See? You see him reflected in the card? I did that on purpose.
Ooh,
Because, yeah, queen, the
oh,
queen. Hi. You said queen bee.
right.
Oh,
Teresa, no, no, like, no,
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 no.
no.
That's why, that's,
um,
Teresa, that's why I made that face and sighed that sigh because, uh,
this is not true. You won't even know who your twin flame is until years ago. And technically, you're your own twin flame.
this is true.
Like, the shit that we hear now about twin flames, like, not real. Like,
It's
it's just,
really not.
and I've talked about this forever. It's just an excuse for people to treat you
Hmm.
badly,
Hmm.
with the misunderstanding that, oh, it's spiritual. It's not real. It's not true. You have a better person coming that can treat you better. It's really hard to get rid of those like soulmates that treat you shittily, that false twin
Hmm.
flames,
Hmm.
because they keep coming back like spiders.
So do.
You have the ability to wash people out with one wave of your hand. You need to do that with this person,
Hmm.
because I'm pretty sure he keeps coming back, and I'm pretty sure you're like, but I love you, but you're my one and only. He's not your one and only. He's your one of 100 million.
Hmm. Matt and I could go on and on about twin flames. I actually think that might be a show topic soon because
Oh,
it's coming back again. It's circling back around again, and
the twin flame thing.
yeah, I'm kind of getting sick of it because I feel it's toxic. I spent quite a few years within that community, spinning
We
my
both did.
fucking wheels, doubting what I knew to be true about metaphysics, about witchcraft, about my own personal power. And I'm just, it, I know it served its purpose. I understand its purpose in my life. I've made peace with it, but it still fucking pisses me off. And it pisses me off that it essentially is being branded as some form of higher spirituality when it's not. It's not. It's not. And it's not fucking real either.
Not spiritual, like it's a shitty relationship branded as spirituality, and then you can just say, oh well, he treated me badly because we're supposed to meet up later. No, it's never, they're never going to
It
change.
it's just our resistance cycle. He's in the running and I'm in the chasing. No, no,
I
no.
was there. I was there for like a year and a half, and then just realized
So
like,
was
no,
I.
no,
So was I.
nah.
And let me tell you this, okay? So twin flames, right? How the
Yeah.
hell you have two twin flames? Oh, he's a false flame. That's what I was told. Oh, he's a false flame. The the no. No. That was a false flame. This is your real twin flame.
Not real. How, and also, why do you
No.
need anybody to complete you? Why are you trying to believe that you're not a whole, complete, positive, beautiful person on your own? Why do you need somebody else to
Matt.
complete a whole, an already whole person? Yeah, if you're broken, that shit is great. You can be broken all you want and be in a shitty relationship and call it a twin flame. Teresa, you're strong enough to know that you are whole on your own. You love yourself, and that's all that matters. So why are you trying to get like love from
Matt.
somebody who really doesn't give a shit?
We are incomplete because the twin flame theory says Zeus split humans in half, okay? Because we were
Right.
too powerful. And so he split us in half, and now we're just chasing our other half. And the other half doesn't want to go back to being whole again. Ah. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I I
it's
will I will come at that with as much fucking sarcasm as I can because I'm bitter. I'm a bitter bitch about the twin flame
it's like that
community.
shadow spiritual government is like, no, we got to keep the twin flames apart, so no, so they'll never know the
Yeah.
power.
Yeah.
Once you
Yeah. No.
realize that you are all powerful and you don't need anybody to complete your own powerful existence, your power goes beyond limits. You need nobody. I mean, granted, yeah, you can have a girlfriend, a boyfriend, get married, but they are not your twin flame. They are whoever you decide to keep, because being all powerful, you decide whether or not they're in your life. You decide whether or not they move around and up and whatever with you, because you can drop them like a bad habit if
Mm-hmm.
you want, but yeah. uh
So,
Personality feels so much more complete being single. Oh,
no
Rosemary.
shit.
Yeah, my sister and brother are in the heavens. I had a dream. I seen one of them in my dream. It was a dark, like a dark dream. Like, do you mean bad dream, or like how do you mean dark?
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Because
feel like they're
and
trying to reach out to you.
yeah, and one of the cards, the card that fell out, I read your question, I started shuffling, is the Night Women. So in Sicilian folk magic and in Sicilian witchcraft, um, there was these group of women called the Night Women, and they were essentially modern day priestesses of the craft. They went out at night and they did their work because if they were found in the day doing their work, the Roman Catholic Church would kill them. Um, so they brought messages to people. I feel like she was bringing you a message.
Hmm.
Hold on. The room was dark because you're not ready to see the light yet. That's all I'm getting. The room was dark because you're not ready to see the light yet.
That's the card I pulled.
Hey yo.
So you got to become, so in order to get more messages, you have to move a little bit forward. You have to not your head, but your heart. Your heart has to scream out like with pure love. They'll keep coming back. They're trying to give you messages so you can ascend and be a better person. You just have to go with it. Aw, my sister was my buddy. I miss her. Aw, I'm sorry. My condolences. And Rochelle wants to hang out with you soon.
I know. We should. Message me.
Hmm.
Message me. Rosemary, I also got taboo. Honey, I want you to dismiss the thought that you can't talk to her. I want you to start talking to her. Will you build her own altar, please and thank you? She wants that. And then you'll hear her. Because she's got a lot to say, but she won't tell it to me.
Ask her questions before you go to bed. So just before you go to bed, just before you're about to fall asleep, ask some questions and tell her to answer in a way that you know how. And you'll probably get a dream about her answering those questions, or something will happen. But you need to be open and observant in your dreams. You might actually forget it the first couple times. There is also the idea of leaving out a pen and paper. You could try that. Not saying that it'll actually get answered, but it's a start. If the pen is somewhere else in the morning, you know she's there.
We try, Miss Rochelle. We ought to be in sync. We went through a whole lot of fuckery together, so.
Ooh.
Yay, good. Hi, Miss Shakira. I see you. Trying to sneak in with your beautiful self.
Hi, Shakira. So any lurkers have any questions?
Yeah.
Like,
We're
9:20 at this point.
I know. It's so
We've been going for just over an hour.
We went
Hi,
over.
Shakira.
First time going over an hour. Hi, baby. Do you have a
Actually,
question?
I don't even know what time we started though, because I know we
That's
had
right.
trouble.
It was a little later.
I'm saying like probably over an hour. Thank you. Hi, Matt. Hi, Shakira. Hi. Do you have a question? I feel like I need to pull you a card.
I feel like it too.
I feel the need for speed. This is an oracle card. Hey, sacral chakra, and thrive. That yeah. You just need. I can't even explain it. There's a fire in the pit of your stomach that needs to be reignited, and you need to figure out how to live better and more in tune with both yourself and other people, as well as mostly yourself. You're out of tune with yourself, so get back in tune with yourself. And sacral chakra. I don't even know what the sacral chakra really does, because it's not. Oh God. I had an orange candle here, and I don't know where it went. Yeah, I wish I could. Sacral chakra, sacral chakra. Oh, childbirth. What?
She's pregnant.
Are you pregnant?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, hey, childbirth. And I feel like you're gonna. Okay, so that makes sense. You're gonna bloom. Like as soon as this happens, you're gonna bloom. You're gonna be like, you're going to. I think you're kind of at a loss right now, but as soon as all this happens, you're going to find ways to bloom and move forward and thrive in life. Yes, you are pregnant. Oh, that is beautiful. I love that. Well, happy pregnancy.
Okay.
It's sad that I don't know what the sacral chakra does. Yes.
My love. Okay. So, resistance. The queen. Okay. So you're resisting this right now. and I don't know why. I'm not going to lecture you. Okay, I am going to lecture you. Please stop. Okay. I need you to not do that. What I need you to do is one, I don't know why. Okay, so Egyptian is really heavy tonight. Um, you need to start working with Amun Ra. Um, uh, he's 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 a fucking heavy hitter, man. Um, Amun, because he's not Ra. He's he's not he's not. He's very different. Um, he's like the chief of the gods. So he's like, okay. Hold on a sec. Okay. Oh, here. Let me see if I can show you a picture of a picture
A picture of a
on here.
picture. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. No, hold on. That's not what I needed. Hold on. Google's being stupid. My tablet's being stupid, you guys. Okay.
Oh.
Here we go. That's him. So, he is very, very, like, he wants to be your boo. Like, hard. Um, okay. Oh, it is Ra. Okay. No, it is Ra. Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry. So, Ra, the sun god, Ra, he's, I love him. And this is gonna sound crazy, but he's here because of your child. Um, he is your child's deity, or at least he's claiming your child as his own. So ipso facto, he's claiming you too. Um, start start working. See,
Exactly.
this is why, because their energy is so. Their energy is very heavy. Their energy is very like, oh, I need you to listen to me. I am listening, bruh. Look him up, study him, talk to him. He has a lot to say to you. Thank you.
Ancestors, pray to your ancestors. Go out in nature. Feel the grass between your toes. I feel like your baby is gonna give you a really tough time because I don't know if you really want to stay inside or you're just like an inside person, but you're gonna end up having to go outside because your baby's gonna want to be outside. It's not gonna be an inside baby. You're gonna be like outside most of the time. Otherwise, like your baby's just gonna be crying. So, sun, nature, grass, everything that is wonderful for babies. Be outside. She just got warm all over. Aw.
Sorry, you guys, I'm saying goodnight to my mom. Excuse me.
Good night, Lizzie's mom. Anybody
That is
else
me.
have a question? We got 6
Yeah,
lurkers. Who's still in here?
I know, right? I don't know.
Amazing.
You are so welcome. You are so very
Totally.
welcome.
We do what we
Happy to help.
can. You two really good
You're
together. Super
so
fun and
welcome.
engaging watch. Thank you. It feels good to be doing this on a Friday night.
It sure does. Aw, I will let her know.
Mm.
Oh, I will let you know. Come on, I will let her know.
Hi, Lizzie's
Oh,
mom. Good night, Lizzie's mom. Good morning, Lizzie's mom.
I say good morning to my mama every night.
Aw,
I
that's
do.
sweet.
Well, you most people on here, if you don't, my mom is in recovery.
Mm.
She is oh my gosh, she's almost 6 months. She almost has 6 months sobriety. She lives in a
Sweet.
sober living home, and um, so it's just she's joyful. She gives me joy now because she lives in recovery, and she's just like I saw her today and I gave her a hug, and it was like,
Aw,
oh. So it was lovely.
that's amazing.
Yes. All right. Oh, drive safe. Miss Tina,
Good
thank
night.
you for tuning in.
Are you driving to Pittsburgh? I just want to know. She's worried.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah,
she's
she
worried.
is. Heck yeah, she is, Miss Shakira. We're so proud of her. We are. I'm
Night,
so proud of
Tina.
her.
All right, so we have 8 people in this room. If anybody, I mean, it's almost 9:30, and I'll continue to go until people stop asking questions. But I think 8 people in this room. If anybody truly direly wants a reading, wants to know what's in their future or what's going on right now, let us know. We'll do some card pulls. We'll tell you how beautiful you are. We'll tell you,
Yeah,
you know,
we
needs to
will.
happen.
Yes, we will. Yes,
Hope
we
your mom
will.
has sweet dreams about Robert Plant. Nice. I saw Robert Plant one time.
Yes.
Hey,
Oh,
Jenny.
and my mom, Shakira, my mom says good night.
Good night.
Because I told her. I did. I told her. I was like, Shakira says good night.
Rose says good night. Hi, Jenny. Rosemary, what's your spiritual path?
Um,
Oh,
so as
yeah.
um
Night, Shakira.
good night, my love. Um well, again, resistance. What are you resisting? Are you afraid to sit on the mat? Are you afraid to find out that you're not supposed to join ATRs? Because
Huh?
I feel like you want to know, but you don't want to know at the same time. So if you're not clear, you won't get the answer. But I am getting the message. You need to sit on the mat. You need to sit on the mat. You need to sit on the mat. So, and you need to get a divination from a babalao. That's what I got.
I pulled 2 cards earlier that made no sense, but I'm gonna go with it. You don't even know what you want. And that's what it's truly saying. It's like there's this whole grandiose idea of being spiritual and being on the spiritual path. But I think you're kind of like where I was 10 years ago, which is like, oh, this is cool, but I don't know what I want to do. You really just need to start there. Like, so you're too in your head about trying to make things perfect. And whatever you want to do, you want it to be perfect. You want it to be like uh, the greatest thing ever. You're going to screw up. Your first time doing anything interesting is going to be like horrible. Just try something. And I would say art. I would say like just do something artistic and see how it goes. That doesn't mean that you're going to be a famous artist. It just means that you need to find a way to connect with that spiritual part of you that wants to reach out and just do something. So art is the best way. Music, writing, drawing, or whatever. But right now you're too in your head about, well, what is it really? And how do I do this? And you just do it. You just start. You start with something and see how it goes. And if it's not what you want, then you move forward. You don't and the reason why you're asking is because I don't feel like you've found something that gives you passion yet. And because you haven't found what gives you passion, you're holding back. You're holding yourself back, and you're holding back from figuring out who you truly are. The biggest step is trying to figure out who you truly are. And that could take anywhere from a month to 10 years. But you got to start now. You have to start just at least asking questions, at least walking in any direction, and at least not being afraid to fail. Esteban. Oh, I know I know Georgie.
Hi,
Oh,
Miss
Victoria.
Victoria.
Victoria, can I have a free reading? You can have a free reading. Do you have a question? Oh, changes. Spiritual is a full-time job. I'm off and on. Rosemary. Yeah. Um. Yeah, Victoria, you got changes coming up. You got something going on. I don't know what it is though. And the fact that you have changes means that you know that there's changes. You're ducking it. You're ducking the idea of a change because you're scared of what's going to actually happen. Nothing bad will ever happen. But when things change, you're asking you to change for a reason. And if something ended, it's because it's supposed to. But ask your question because I really want to know. And then Victoria, Rosemary, it is. I agree. Oh yeah, yeah. Spiritual full-time job.
I actually am gonna start getting up in the mornings on the weekends because I can't, even on the weekends, I can't rest because I want to get up and say my prayers before the rest of the house wakes up and the energy starts mingling, and I want to pull my card for the day, and I want to do my centering, and so even on the weekends I am setting my alarm for 6:45 in the morning and getting up early in the morning and doing that because yes, it is a full-time job, 100%. Holy Hannah. Okay, wow. They're like, shut the fuck up, Lizzie, and pull the cards.
Just pull the card, man. Just do it. Just be a
Just
Nike. I'm on a weight loss journey. Will I make it to the other side? Yeah, but why are you doubting yourself?
Yeah.
So you get the death card, which is change. Like you're physically changing. You're physically changing. Why are you scared of becoming somebody new or something going on? You are the bad bitch that you know, or you will become the bad bitch that you want to be. You're too in your head about the change. Let it go. Who cares? Who cares what you look like before? Who cares what you're going to look like now? Who cares what you're going to look like in 6 months? The only thing that matters is that you're happy with yourself. And if you're happy with yourself and not trying to self-sabotage whatever you're doing, you'll be in resonance. But you're slightly trying to self-sabotage because there's part of you that doesn't think you deserve what's coming.
100%, because we got the shadow. And
kitty.
In order for us to get through this, we have to figure out what led us here in the first place. And that means sitting with some uncomfortable truth with ourselves, with other people. But I really feel that you, because you are such a woman of faith, that with God and with the Bible, you are going to be able to get through this. But I really want you to start reading through Psalms, please and thank you, because you're gonna need some Psalms. Let me look up some Psalms for you, Miss Victoria, and then message you, because I'm getting that that's gonna help you in your times of so I got you, sister.
Meditation also helps.
Mm-hmm.
Any day, if you're feeling kind of out of whack, you can meditate. You can listen to soothing music. Go for a walk. Pretend that the cucumber that you're eating is a donut. I've done it. It doesn't help. But you're gonna make it. You just have to have faith that you will make it, and that you are worthy of the transitionary process, and that you are worthy of what's going on, what's going to happen after.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's a lot, Rosemary. That is a lot. And I can understand how you feel that you wouldn't want to commit 100%. Jenny, did you have a question, sweetie? Um, did you want us to pull a card, or do you just want us to kind of see what's going on with you? We don't mind.
Who's Jenny? Jenny? Oh, Jenny Contreras.
Yeah. Mhm.
Uh,
She said me too.
Me too.
So I wasn't sure
Me
if she
too.
was still here. Yeah.
Is
Me
she
too.
still
Me
here?
too.
Me
I don't
too.
know. Yeah. We'll find out. We'll give her a little bit of time, but I am
All
getting
right.
hungry.
Hey, I don't know who this is, either for Jenny or it's for somebody. Enjoy life. Four of Wands. Creationary process is supposed to be fun. So whatever you're creating, just kind of enjoy the process, enjoy the ups and downs, and shake your boobies every once in a while. That goes for men too.
Hey
Yeah.
yo.
So what was your question?
Yeah, did you have a question, sweets?
Anything specific, or do you just want to see what kind of pops
Yeah.
out? So you want us to just tell you where you're going wrong?
Do you just want us to give you a stern talking to? Because I feel like that's what tonight's turned into. I feel like
I feel
I'm
like
I feel like I'm scolding people tonight.
last week. Well, it was me last week.
It was. Yes. Yes.
So something's going on.
Good cup, bad cup.
Right. You're not
Okay.
Jenny. I feel like you're not managing your money well enough, though.
Mhm.
Um, Spending too much, or not understanding where it's going, or not understanding where it's going to come from, being scared. Check your finances, girl. Check your finances, especially right now. Shit's going out and you don't know why. I'm not going to say that it's your issue or your fault, but I would say check who else has access to your accounts and who else has access to your money.
Um, we got the hedge. So the hedge is about it is witchcraft. That's they call them hedge witches. It's just a fancy word for green witches, um, witches that don't necessarily have a deity. Like Matt, you would be considered kind of a hedge witch because you don't really have deity that's claimed you yet. You work with them, but for the
Mm-hmm.
most part, you're very,
I'm a
you're
free
just more
agent.
about exactly. Um, so, I really kind of get the feeling that that's something you should be exploring. Um, I talked a little bit about it last night on my own live show, but kitchen witchery is a great stepping stone in regards to one, connecting with your ancestors, because a good majority of the recipes that you cook, you got them from your ancestors, their family recipes. And then two, there's a lot of herbalism that comes in with cooking. There's also a lot of, you stir certain ways. There you go. So there's a lot that you can do in the kitchen that will make you witchy without like I said, being out loud and proud witchy. Um, and then there's also like actual green witchery, working with plants. Um, I feel like I feel like my sister is becoming quite the green witch, and it's really working to her benefit. And since she really started working with plants and meditating and things of that nature, things have really started to turn around for her, and she's really kind of finding her own way. So but again, I'm all for practicing any form of witchcraft, any form of metaphysics, even Catholicism. I'm just trying to be nice. Um,
Are you waiting to get struck by a bolt of lightning?
No, I'm just trying to be nice. Because I got a big love-hate thing with Christianity. Hey, Miss Cassidy.
I
Um,
can.
so so yeah, get get some books on kitchen witchery. Scott Cunningham has some really great books on kitchen witchery. And then there is this it's called Rue Kitchen. I really want to get it. It's got good reviews. It's Italian witchcraft and it's
Ooh,
kitchen witchery. So yeah, that's what I got for you.
nice. I like the idea of Italian witchcraft. Everything has like cheese and mozzarella in
It's not all that cool,
it.
but you know.
Basil and cheese. Shakira. So since Roz claimed my son, does that mean he has chosen me indefinitely, or is this until he's
Just until he's old enough. Just until he's old enough. Just until he's old enough. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Don't I wouldn't stress about it too much. Um he is a very he's very stern. But I love him. I love his energy. Good things are coming your way because he's around now. So
Hey,
uh,
hey, Cassie, do you have a question? Anybody else have any
yeah.
questions?
Does anybody have a question? Look at us.
I know.
Oh, oh.
What? You know, I once said I
My
would need to remind him of who he isn't. Oh, yeah.
oh, isn't that interesting? Another reader told her that.
Nice.
Hold on a sec,
You're
you
welcome,
guys.
Shakira. Aw, kitty.
Hold on.
Say it.
I'm trying to take a picture for my mom because I always
Nice.
take a picture of Salem before we go to bed.
Aw. Try for Lizzie and the cat.
She's fighting. Because my mom loves my cat. You are
Nice.
so welcome. You are so welcome, you guys.
You're
As always,
welcome.
this has just been a blast. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank
As
you.
always, like and share, all that fun stuff.
And then join
Did,
us next
no, wait
Friday.
a minute. No, sweetie, I didn't see your question.
Wait.
She
I
said she asked the question. Jenny, sweetie, no, I did not see your question.
didn't
Ask
see
it
it
again.
either. I'm sorry. Hold on. Either ask it again or we will. Uh, that's not what I thought it was. Hold on. Ba-da-da-da-da. I can't find it. Hey,
I
Jenny,
can't
go
find it
ahead.
either.
Yeah, if you can ask your question again, that would be great. Ba-da-da-da-da. Bev, yep. So cool. Of course it's cool, Bev, because I'm doing it. Lizzie's doing it.
Heck yeah.
It's not Omni Bev, but it'll do for right now. Bev works for a company called Omni Bev, and I thought it was actually because it's her name. They
That's
do
funny.
Vietnamese coffee. I've never had it. I actually decided to do like grain free and sugar free again. So
Mm.
anything that they sell, I can't have. And now I'm like trying to find like different ways of doing food again, which is really interesting. Actually, having to think when I cook sucks.
Oh, yeah.
So much better.
Yes.
Like my intuition's more on point, at least for the last week or so.
Jenny, are you still
Jenny,
here? Jenny?
Jenny.
Jenny, I got your number.
Can't remember the
now I'm gonna now I'm gonna have that
eight
song
six
stuck in
seven five 309.
309. See? Okay, pursuing my
Oh,
health journey, but I feel stuck. Is this the best timing for me? Okay. Jenny, I actually don't want to use my oracle cards for this. I want to use my tarot cards because
yeah.
they're saying
I, yeah. How do
right,
I put
right.
this? Yeah, walk away if you need to. That's the thing that I'm seeing is like it's good for you. You don't think it's good for you. You may need a break, but it's just like a short break. So like this health journey, if everything you're doing is based on health and you're not going to have a little bit of fun every once in a while, then it's not really worth it. So yeah, do all the healthy stuff, but if you need a break just to like reset a little bit, or if you're finding yourself getting like irritated at something a little bit, take a small break. That doesn't mean a 3 month break. That means maybe like a day or two where you just go and relax and do your own thing. Um, but any time is a good time. I just think that you're putting too much effort into the idea that why is this not working fast enough. So you definitely need a break. I think you need to like have a quick reset, and if that means go get a piece of cake and enjoy the sun or whatever you're doing, do it. But I don't think there's anything wrong.
No. Oh, she said business. Oh, business journey.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. So this card makes more sense. We have the Fool. Yes. This is this is your journey, sweetie. It's time. It's time. You see how she's all like, oh, oh. I love this interpretation of the Fool because when
that's
you
an
think of
amazing
the Fool,
card.
you think of like, oh, this motherfucker. He's gonna go off this cliff. He's gonna make a mess of it. No. Sometimes going off on a brand new journey, even when you don't think you're ready, you're ready. It's time. The universe has your back. You just don't think the universe has your back because you're not used to it. Stop it.
There's nothing I can say that would be any more right than what she said. Um, Anytime, as long as you're feeling it and you love it and you love the idea, is a good time to start your business. Like the sooner you start, the better it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Go like work on it now. Work on it like as we're talking. All I've been getting. Hey, that
Aww.
happens. But you
No,
know
it does.
what? Like
It does.
especially yeah, like it happens. Like you get crickets, but the crickets mean you need to refocus. You need to figure out what you should be doing, and then reevaluate. If you keep getting crickets, you're not reevaluating, then it's failure. It's doomed to failure. So when crickets
Mm-hmm.
happen, figure out why the crickets are happening. Reevaluate, relaunch, redo, and then eventually crickets will turn into like birds, and then birds will turn into people.
Yes. Miss Jenny St. Jude's coming through pretty heavily right now. Um, if you wanted to light a candle to her and or him and ask for their help, they will help you. They're waiting for you to reach out. So I would go and buy like that, that candle that you get at like bodegas or something like that, that has, there you go, that has, it's her image candle or his image candle. You say the prayer on the back of it. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You're working with St. Jude. It's that simple. But they're really coming through right now. Like, I can help, I can help, I can help. So let them help.
Or worst case scenario, you can go to a 99-cent store or a Target and find. I bought this from a Target for $1.13.
Mhm.
So and
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah. And you could literally write, like, get a Sharpie and write St. Jude.
yeah, right, right, exactly what you need to. This is for a
It
client of
works
mine.
though. It
Like
works.
yeah, it works. You put what you need to. You like the only difference is I infuse mine with energy and specific
Mhm.
intention, and then resell them like they're like $20. But Yeah,
Yep.
it works.
So yes, that's what I got for you, my love. St. Jude. I love her.
Thank you.
Him.
I hate you.
I say I
Sorry.
always say her, but I think it's a him, and charge it to as my auntie Eva says, charge it to my head and not my heart, because I'm a I'm a pagan girl, so I'm like, oh yeah, Catholics.
It is what it is. Oh, St. Jude, pretty powerful. Ooh, yeah.
Yep.
Right on. Good job, Jenny.
Mhm.
You'll be fine. You'll be
Maybe.
cool. You just ask for the help when you need it. Light candles, meditate.
Yep.
Um. Ooh, there was a thought in there, but it just left. I'm gonna say, it'll come back. It's like a thought process that just like I didn't hold on to it. Um. Hold on. What are you missing? Um. You're missing something. So the crickets are happening because you're missing something. You're missing something very specific. You need to go back through what you've been doing and figure out what exactly you're missing to try and either gain people in or market to the right amount of people.
There you go.
Mm.
Mm, mm.
Right on.
Yes.
All right, so we still have 7 people. I know where most of these people are. They're in here.
Mhm.
But who is watching? Like
Yeah.
who's watching who has a question? Lamb Dang, do you have a question? That's my sister's my sister's sister.
Uh,
I don't know who else is in here. Who still is watching? Nope. Anthony, Cassie.
yep.
Ooh,
I knew my brother was here
Anthony.
lurking. Yeah,
Lurking.
like he always does.
Congrats, Shakira. Oh, she found a new home on Friday. Oh, a home on Friday night.
Yay!
I get it. You're talking about
Aww.
us. I thought you meant an actual home. I thought you were moving. Oh, thank you.
Aww. Thank you. That's so sweet.
And you,
Yes.
madame, are amazing. Energetically, you're amazing. You also have some changes coming up, so be careful. Don't overextend yourself.
Mm-mm.
Confidence I lack. I think I'm a people person, but I can't seal the deal. Hey, so instead of saying you can't seal the deal, say uh, anything but. Just say you are a people person. I am a people person, and I will be able to talk. Because the moment you say you think and you can't, you're automatically proving that you can't do it. So nothing is going to
Mm-hmm.
happen because you're already put yourself at a disadvantage. So right about now, you're going to have to buck up and learn how to talk to people, even if you don't want to. I hate talking, and I'm doing this for a living. Technically,
You're
I'm doing
right.
marketing.
You're like, bro, you really hate talking? You really hate
Yeah.
talking?
Oh, God. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's like, I hate talking, I hate marketing. And somebody else was like, but you do a live stream and you do tarot reading. I'm like, yeah, but it's not marketing. No, it is, because I mean, you're selling services. That might be what
Mm-hmm.
you're missing, Jenny. Sorry, that's what you're missing. You have to get over the fact that you don't like talking or you can't seal the deal. If you're
Mm-hmm.
natural and if you're positive in the idea that this is what I want to do, people will be attracted to it, and then you'll be able to seal a deal without even trying.
You listen to Miss Shakira now. She knows what she's talking about.
You're
She's a
amazing.
smart lady.
That is your morning, evening, afternoon, every 5 minute affirmation that you are a deal closer.
And then also, just to reiterate, the Eight of Wands. Okay. You see this? You see all this power behind that? Damn thing is, I mean, that's like illuminated. You, like Matt said, get out of your own way. Stop with that nonsense. Change your vocabulary, and you're going to take off like a rocket. It's going to happen. You have that idea for a reason, my love.
You wouldn't have the idea if it wasn't supposed to work out. Even if it doesn't work out, the idea will morph into something even better and something that will work out for you. You just have to find a way to make the first part work, which is speaking. Speaking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, kids. It's almost 10 o'clock. It's like 9:57. Anybody?
Dang! Look at
We've been
us.
at this for like an hour and a half. Anybody
I
else want to
know.
join? Anybody want any lurkers there? Want some like
Right?
late
Any
night
last minute questions?
last minute questions before we shut this down for another Friday night? I should have like
Mm-hmm.
outro and intro music. Maybe I can work on that this week.
Yeah.
I hear the kitty.
Yeah. I was gonna say, did you hear her? She's like, you're never this long. What are you doing?
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna call it because
All
nobody
right.
else is asking questions, but both Lizzie and I have our own websites and our own Facebook pages and do our own respective woo-woo related things. Lizzie, would you like to talk about what you do?
So I am a practicing pagan within the Celtic tradition. I also focus on ancestor veneration, traditional African spirituality. I've incorporated that within to my Celtic tradition. I can um, I can do spell work for you. I would always prefer to have you do it yourself, but I understand not everybody wants to do that. Um, I provide readings, spiritual baths, so that's spiritual cleansings. Um, and yeah, just I have a show on Thursdays where I give little baby witch tips. And I also give tips on how to practice, but stay in the broom closet because not
Hey,
everybody wants to come out of the broom closet and admit they're a witch. So I give little tips and tricks on how you can practice without being out loud and proud like Matt and myself are.
I'm technically been out of the broom closet for a couple of years, and I think that's one
Mm-hmm.
thing that you have to understand. Like once you get to a certain point, you have to express yourself to other people that you are out spiritually, and once you're out
Mm-hmm.
spiritually, things just magically happen for you. You kind of automatically find your path. As for me, I'm an empathic intuitive. I read cards. I do intuitive readings. I kind of do spell work. I mostly do energy work. I also make incredible candles with both energy, well,
He sure
energy,
does.
Reiki, and herbs, depending on what you need. It differs for every person, so each candle is going to be different. I also run my own YouTube channel. It's now called Tarot with Matt because why not? Because healing with Matt just kind of.
Ooh,
So I do videos there probably like twice or three times a week. We do this every Friday.
sure
Um,
do.
yeah, and we'll see you next Friday at
We
8 p.m.
will. Yes.
No,
All right.
yes,
Good night, everybody.
good
Matt, a
night.
pleasure as always,
A
sir.
pleasure.
And you have a lovely evening. Good night, everybody. Mwah.
Peace, love, hair grease. Bye.